So, if you got an old Chevy truck with leather interior, chances are your seats look like this. But there's a cure if you're lucky, and you can hunt in the junkyards and find a cloth seat. It's the holy grail. But you know what? Sometimes dreams do come true. Okay, today potentially is very exciting. As you can see, my front seats are crap, but all the leather front seats are crap of this era. Find anything in a junkyard, it's crap. What I found last trip to the junkyard a week ago was a 99 Tahoe. It's got cloth seats in it. They're in good shape. So I come out here and got myself set up. 15mm socket for that, a 9/32 for this little thing here. I've measured the distance between here and here. It's a 99, so I believe it's the same seat. But I want to make sure, because LKQ is now being a little weird on their warranty stuff. You actually have to pay money to be able to bring something back. So I want to go ahead and change this out in the parking lot out there. But I measured this distance, measured the seat, and I'll give a rush measurements, the height. Looked at the connectors, took pictures of the connectors for the electric. Some weird little box in the back. If that even hooks to anything. I don't think it has anything to do with the seat. I think it's just that connector. So hopefully, in a little while, I'm gonna go grab me a seat or two, both front seats. I'm tempted to even look at the back seat, but you know what? I don't care. I use my back seat for carrying stuff more than anything else, so. Might be a good day. It's all overcast, supposed to be raining, so I might be getting wet. So here we go. 99 Tahoe, and I thought it was a Suburban. Looks awfully long back here. It's got the Suburban rear end, but it's a Tahoe. So I'm going to do some measurement. It also has a nice back seat, so I have to investigate changing out my seats, all my seats. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. No tears even. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, let's see if I can do some renewing of my good old truck. 99. Come up in a few years. No, that's super easy to get out. There's these 4 bolts in the frame. One connector goes for the seats. This only has 3 pins for some reason. Mine's got 4. I thought because of air bolsters. It may not have that. It's got the button, but everything else. So I'm gonna go take this seat, buy the warranty for it, go install it for the time being, make sure it fits, to grab the other one, do some measurements. I think I'm gonna get the back seat too. It would be dumb not to. That'll completely change the interior of my truck. I can continue on for another 10 years or so. Alright, next stop is to swap that seat right here. Next one, I'll have to get a warranty on if it fits. Unfortunately, there's fasteners on the back of this seat, the back seat, which I think I'm going to have to bring, because I don't think I have those with me. I think I left them in the shop. Big Star jobbies. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, moment of truth. Lube those holes, slap that in there. I'm going to pull it back out and clean underneath it and clean that seat up. Clean both the seats up. Yeah, if the other one, if this one fits, the other one will fit. So all I gotta do is put this one in. And I'll pull it back out and clean up the seat. Alright, let's see. Well, every once in a while, well, in my case, my luck's still holding out. It's taken a long time, but I just have it roughly. 4 volts. Check this out. Holy shit, it's even got the air pump. Oh, wow. Did I say that? Sorry. Profanity, but it looks like I got a wiener. Oh man, let me bolt that thing and have a seat. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Alright, got my treasure in hand. Another piece of treasure. I have a broken one of. That one's 3 years newer. And even though it's probably impossible, I'm gonna never say never, and I'm gonna take a look in here. Look at this back seat. Coming after this. It has some funky fasteners. Oh. Under here, those star dealies, I doubt I'll be able to get those. Somewhere under these covers, fasteners. Well, let's see what happens. You never know. Alright, so pull this little pin here. Goes in there. This comes off. Look at that. 15mm bolts. This one over here, it's got a little Phillips screw on it. 15mm bolts. These, that I can get off. 15mm wrench is what it's going to take there. I think this will come right out. It all comes down to that funky fastener over there, which I don't have my big hex, whatever those things are called, star sockets with me. I'm gonna go see what I can do. This one can come out. Okay, we'll see. So here I am after the back seats. I had to go get a T50 with a Torx bit. Where am I? T50 to fit these bolts. Little WD-40. Problem. The reason I'm kicking the camera back in is taking out rusted bolts is spraying with WD-40. It's really hard to get out. I get them out a little bit, like I don't know, even like 1/8 of an inch. And then go once you get them so they're coming up. Spray them again. Run them back down. Get that lube down into the threads. And these bolts have got kind of a thread lock and stuff on them. Yeah, they're getting tight. Sometimes you gotta do this a couple times to get it in there. Anyway, keep that up. You have to do it a few times, but that'll help you get those out. And you need a 15mm wrench for this. You can't get a socket up under there. So once you get the brake loose of the box, you can come back in with the open end and screw that one out. Ooh, got two T50s hidden down the bottom. Hopefully I can reach that or have a good extension. Okay, the hot ticket is to get the left big seat out of there, and you can get in here, get to the other side over here. Seat belt comes with that other one, it's wedged right to the hole. I'll probably get charged for that, but, and the center too. Can't do anything about it. It'll come with it, so oh well. And after a day at the junkyard, this is what I end up with. Back full of seats. And the back full of seats. Gonna be exciting. Gonna be exciting. They look really good. Got one little tiny tear there. The cable's broken on that one, so the seat back doesn't come down, but I should be able to get it off the other side. Clean them up, repaint them, whatever I need. This is gonna be a game changer. This is gonna renew the entire inside of this thing. Make it not so much like a trashy old work truck. Not so much. Alright. Here is my new interior. I'm going to have to clean up a little bit. A little bit of rusty here and there, but it should not be a problem. I'm going to bring them over here and put them on this nice. Alright, it's going to take 2 hands. Hold on, I got to get some more towel down too. Okay, here we have our subject, first subject. So this is the right front passenger seat. Don't like the rust. See, that is missing its little whatever knob, so hopefully I can get that off the other seat. And we're going to clean this up. And I happen to have some almond paint for appliances. I think that'll work just fine. Paint all this rusted stuff in almond, and it'll keep it in good shape. And then lube up all the parts that need to be lubed up. We'll be good to go. Going on with the cows. Alright. Okay, well, it turns out there's only a few bolts and some springs to disconnect, and you can take the entire bases off. So that's what I did. I'm going to clean them up and paint them. So here's primed almost 24 hours, and it's kind of sticky for some reason, so it's been wet all day. I'm just going to let them sit till it gets nice and hot and dries out, and I'll continue. Get these pieces, and I'll take what's left of the seat wherever that guy put it, and do whatever I need to do to that too. But it's gonna come out good. Alright, just a quick interim picture. I have cleaned up the rust, reassembled the passenger front seat. It's the back seat. I still have a cable that's got to come out. There's the other half of it. Just a tiny bit of painting. Got to swap the cable for the small left seat. Oh, there it is over there. See if I can get the one out of the one that's still in the truck, as the end ball has come off it. So hopefully that'll just swap on over. I've been cleaning the carpet in here. I don't know what the heck happened here. I used upholstery cleaner and soap. Well, it's a hell of a lot better than it was. But, you know, who cares? It's got 334,000 miles on it. So it's drying out. I'll probably put that seat in there. I gotta yank the other seat. Slap it in there. Once I get it clean, you gotta get some more upholstery cleaner for it. They're really dirty. Alright, before I put this thing back together, I also have this other issue. I can't get this. Ow. Can't see either. So this is the back seat center part. I can't get that to come out. I don't think there's anything that's supposed to be holding that. So I'm going to take this side panel off and see what I can see. Alright, so I found this under that cover. I'm going to loosen these up. See, maybe it's just a matter of they're too tight or something. Okay, T40. Right. It's geez. T40 star bit. Loosen them up a little bit and that took care of it. So I just gotta lube them. I'm gonna take that out and repaint it probably. That'll take care of that problem. Then I can reassemble this seat, pick it back up, pull the other one out, but I can't put this one back in until I get that other seat straightened out. So I could take the small one out and see if I can get the cable off of it. Which is for that seat, and that one goes in first, comes out last. Cruising along. As long as I'm updating, here we go. I put this seat in. It's just 4 bolts in the corners. And that's it. And those are, of course, 15 millimeter. You can reach them all from the front, no problem. So we're getting there. I got 2 matching front seats. Still got to clean the upholstery on them, but oh man, how nice. Alright, just a couple of words trying to save you from getting a hernia. I'm taking his back seat out. I'm using a 13/16, so I don't know what the metric size is. You can just take these two bolts out. There's a little cover in here that a little plug comes out of there. Pop the little thingy in there. Interesting. And just take these bolts out, and then you can just take this out. Now the cable that unlatches this thing is right there, so that's gonna pop back in there, but you don't care because you're taking that anyway. And then you'll need that T50 Torx head for that bolt, and this one doesn't have the Torx bolt. Looks like it's gonna be like a 16mm or something, and then you'll need a 15mm wrench to reach up and to get those up there. That'll save a lot of weight. And my back too. You know what? I think I'm gonna maybe I may install it the same way. Sure, make it a lot easier, except for that part, which would be a little tricky. I just gotta make note of how that's installed, but I think I'm gonna do that. Well, that was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen anybody do. They welded a nut on top of the T50 Torx screw. I had to beat the living heck out of it with a chisel so I can get a wrench on there and get it coming out. I don't know if they cross-threaded or what the deal is. What the heck that was about. That is definitely not going in there. Luckily I got extras. Alright, so here's my beautiful back seat interior looks like. I'm gonna take some Dawn dish detergent, a hose, a scrub brush, and a shop vac, and I'm gonna clean this section. I think I'm gonna try to clean this section and maybe a couple feet up in there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna take a while. I don't think this, whatever it is gonna come out of it, but you know what? It's under the seat. I don't see it anyway, so put my beautiful interior in there. I got my old seat back in there while I clean up, paint the other one. Alright, really need to clean this thing out anyway, so alright, we're cruising. Alrighty, this is going to be fun. I haven't had this thing emptied like this and I can't remember how long. Still on my old seat, on my other one's drying, cleaning. I'm going to go ahead and take on the back here and try to clean this up somewhat. Dawn dish detergent, scrub brush, shop vac, water hose. Now you hear people refer to having an extractor. If you don't have an extractor, what the heck is an extractor? Carpet cleaner. Has a tank, if you're not familiar what it is. Has a tank for chemicals, has a tank for water. You pour hot water in the one tank, the rinsey tank. You spray the chemicals all over everything. You can scrub on it, in this case. And then you bring the extractor, which is basically a vacuum cleaner that sprays water right in front of where it picks up. Great, it's gonna start raining on me. Lovely. I got all my stuff sitting out there. Of course it is. Anyway, so it sucks up all the, kind of like rinses out the stuff, and works really good because that way you suck up all the dirt and grime and whatever this is in here. So I'm just going to use a shop vac, the hose, and squirt the stuff on there, scrub it in, and see what happens. It worked pretty good in the front. I don't have much hope for back here, but it doesn't really care. This thing's cargo anyway. Work truck, but with my new interior, I can actually man, use this thing like a nice truck. Other than the nice custom patina on the outside, but I like that patina on the outside. A little cracky, yeah. That patina's, what can I say? 28 years old, 334,000 miles. Still going strong. It's gonna clean up a little bit. It'll make a big difference in here anyway. And I need to clean it out because it's gotten to be like an old closet, just full of stuff that I didn't even know I had in here. So, all right, let's see what happens. All right, first up, passenger compartment. Looks pretty bad. Let's see. Okay, after about 3 tries, cleaned it, sucked it up, rinsed it out. So we got, the only part I really was interested in is getting this part up there, which is about all you can really see anyway. When the back seats in there, these are both covered by little mats underneath there. Yeah, I don't really care. I got this front. Now it's onto this. Same deal. That's it's not gonna come out of there. It's decades worth of stuff. But you know what? It'll be clean. It may not be white, but it'll be clean. For jollies, let's see how much water it took me to do that front section. Ooh, yummy. That's nasty. A few gallons in there. It's kind of impressive, huh? Alright. Rinse and repeat, as you would say. Okay, wash this thing down a few times. I'm still rinsing it another time. I said it'll be clean, won't be stain free though, that's for sure. Just for fun. Let's see what we got on this side. Man. What do you get? You don't clean your carpet for 20 years. Get some coffee out of that, huh? Yummy. Alright, well, despite the fact that it's misting out, the hurricane's coming. Actually, this has nothing to do with the hurricane, but we got a lot of rainish stuff. I'm running out of room in here. I gotta get these seats back in because I am running out of room. So you can see the projects. Got a PTO clutch got to put on that. This is a pressure washer that was underwater. So far so good on that one. Anyway, this seat goes in first. Two all 15mm heads over here. Those 2 bolts are right there. Another case of luck. Managed to take the cable off the old seat and install it in this one. Another 15mm, you gotta use a wrench here. And then there's the T50 star bit flat screw that goes in there. One down, one to go. Get that other one in here. If nothing else, I gotta get moved in here before it starts raining so I can work inside over there. My dead soldiers, they have served me well. I always make sure to thank them for their service. Took off all the spare parts I could. The switch plate in there, the air pump in there. There's an air pump in that one, not in the new seat, but I think that's as far as I'm going with these. I don't think I'm going to keep the headrests because they're different. But you never know. I'm getting ready to think about getting these out of here. Of course, I got the cable out of that one for the other seat. Looking good. Get this stuff out of my hair. A little more weight off my shoulders. Alright, well, it's not quite cleaned out. I'm getting ready for a hurricane, so I got things drying out. Getting ready to go. However, there we go. Look at that beauty. That works. That works. Got a new cable in there, but no problem. Old guys. New seat. 15mm bolts. Another one up under there. And then 3 of those T50s. One up there, one in the center. at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Get my finger in there. Oh look, CD player. CD. I don't know what they do with it. Cup holders. Fully operational. Oh man, look at that. Sweet. Electric motor works on that one. Even the inflatable bolster. Oh baby. Alright. It's like a new truck. Almost. Clean the heck out of this. But of course couldn't get the stains out, but it's all clean now. I just got to set up a new system for all this stuff. Alright. Love it. Junkyards rule, baby.